couple of webinar tips for everyone on tonight's call. Tonight's webinar will be recorded and posted to the webinar archives for later reference. If you have questions, please enter them into the chat area, and we will try to answer them as we have time this evening. If we can't cover your questions in the time we have tonight, we will post an extra questions and answers section at the end of the script when we post the archives. And in case you don't know where the archives are, we'll actually see them in tonight's webinar, but they're located on the members side under Committees, DAR Leadership Training, then by clicking the link for Webinar Archives. So Lisa and Lucinda, thank you for bringing us your presentation tonight.
Glad everyone could join us. The script for this evening's webinar will be available soon, so no need to take extensive notes. Now we're going to take you on a guided tour of the DAR members website. Remember, we will take your questions at the end. Much of the members section of the DAR website is maintained by the National VIS Committee. It's just one of the many areas this committee oversees. The front page or landing page of the members section has lots of information regarding recent announcements, which are updated regularly, upcoming events, the Today's DAR blog, and other helpful information. Be sure to check out the right side menu with the frequently visited links. While many members find the website overwhelming or confusing, let's start by thinking about what information you're looking for. Consider your role. Are you a member, state or chapter committee chair, state or chapter officer? If you're a relatively new DAR member, you might want to start here, Member Resources. This section includes many items for all members, with a page highlighting information especially for new members. Let's take a closer look at the new member information page. While you're here, you'll want to check out the general information topics, such as Continental Congress and the President General's Project. Scrolling down further on the new member information page, you will see links to additional resources, such as the DAR Handbook and National Bylaws, and the DAR Fact Sheet. These items will help you become an informed DAR member and will provide the tools you need to encourage other friends to join our wonderful organization. Another important tool for the new member is the online tally for the Service to America Committee. The tally is found on the right-hand side of the page, just under frequently visited links. The national tally is constantly updating, so you can see the contributions of members across the globe. To enter your own community service hours, simply click the tally link to open the Volunteer Service Hours submission form. There you will enter a description and other details about your service. You'll notice that there is also a link directly to the Service to America Committee page, which is an example of how related topics are often cross-linked on the website, so you can easily find the information you need. All members will benefit from reading the monthly President General's message, as well as viewing and downloading current versions of the DAR insignia and logo for their chapter's use. This is also where you'll find the bios and photos of our executive officers. If you are a committee chair, start in the Committees section and review the specific information for your committee. Note, each committee section has contact information for the national chair, national vice chairs, and divisional vice chairs, so it's always easy to locate an email address to ask a question. We'll show you an example in a moment. One recent change to the website was to create the Mega menu, an alphabetic listing of all committees regardless of whether they are standing, special, or administrative. This makes it much easier to find the committee you're looking for. However, if you need to know the type of committee yours is, simply click the word Committees and you'll be taken to a listing organized by type. While we're looking at the Committees page, let's take a moment to highlight the work of the Volunteer Information Specialists, commonly known as the VIS Committee. The VIS Committee has grown extensively over the past several years. Did you know that daughters from across all the states, divisions, and at the national level are working to help chapters build and maintain their online presence through websites and other social media channels like Facebook and Twitter? We also staff the help desk, so whenever you contact the help desk with a technical issue on the website or e-membership, it's actually an experienced DAR member at the other end of that help email. Contact them using helpdesk@dar.org. Every committee page has a right side menu with additional links to things like resources, forms, and a way to contact the committee. Be sure to look there for information regarding the National Chair, National Vice Chair, and Divisional Vice Chair's contact information. The VIS committee also maintains the members' website, so if you ever have any questions or find a broken link, be sure to let us know by contacting our assistant webmaster. Another committee we would like to highlight is DAR Leadership Training. This committee is responsible for all member webinars and other training activities. We encourage you to use the past webinars for chapter programs or for your own personal development. There are two ways to access these webinar archives, either through the sidebar menu or directly out of the mega menu. As a chapter or state officer, you will want to review the information for your corresponding executive officer, which is found under Member Resources in the Executive Offices and National Board of Management section. Let's look at our President General's page. The President General's page contains an overview of her responsibilities and all the information you need to understand her theme, mission, scripture, and project. The Registrar General has recently added a new section to her web page. Called Chapter Registrar Resources. This is an excellent place for new and seasoned registrars to find the information they need on a regular basis. Have you ever wanted guidance on parliamentary procedures? The National Parliamentarian adds a new and always interesting Parley Point topic to her page every month, and you can look at previous topics by viewing the archive. Each executive officer's page has information and links to relevant content, so be sure to visit your corresponding officer's page. Looking back at the category menu, I'd like to point out the Forms and Publications section, which has forms for every office and committee, copies of the National Handbook and Bylaws, which were recently updated for the Dillon administration, and home of the infamous NIP. The National Defender and the Ritual and Missal can be found under National Publications. Did you know that you can subscribe or renew your print subscription to the American Spirit magazine online directly from the members' website? Be sure to check out the digital magazine archive to see what your chapter may have published between 1892 and 1998 by searching the index. For the genealogists on the call, whether you're a chapter registrar, lineage research volunteer, or just researching your own family, the genealogy section of the website has many resources. This is where you can download the latest application form, learn about genealogy classes like the GEP, or access the GRS, a vast database of information about patriots and descendants gathered from over 125 years of DAR applications. Need some research help for that prospective member? Go to the Lineage Research Lookup Board to enter a request for help. The members' website also links directly to our Office of Development, so you can learn about supporting DAR programs like the President General's Project and the various recognition societies such as the Heritage Club or the Founders Club. You may also order directly from the museum shop and the DAR store to stock up on all your gifts and chapter supplies. While we've been focusing primarily on the category menu, please keep in mind that there are also top-level menu options. This menu allows you to switch to other DAR sites, such as the public DAR.org website, e-membership, the GRS, Mrs. Dillon's blog, the DAR store, and the National Society's social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and our YouTube channel. At the end of the top-level menu, you'll see a little magnifying glass, which accesses the search function. Let's try out a couple of searches. When you click the search button, a prompt appears to search and hit enter. We'll type genealogy guidelines in quotes in the search box and press enter. By using quotes around our search term, we narrow our search results to ensure we receive more relevant hits. To limit your search results even further, you can use the filter options on the right side of the page to select which types of pages you want to review. News will primarily be announcements and press releases, while committee page will show you information from a specific committee section. If you examine the URL, you'll be able to see on which web page the hit or information is found. A topic that seems to come up quite often is how and when can members request grave markers for themselves or chapter members. Let's search for the answers on the website. Again, we'll type our search term in quotes to focus on the most relevant results. You'll see that the Officer of the Historian General is responsible for grave markers, and you can also read about tips for placing grave markers. If you've had issues or frustration in the past using the website's search feature, please know we've been working on improving it for a while. Our search results may not ever be like Google, but we're planning to do things like limit old announcements and other outdated items from showing up so you won't get something from 8 years ago as a result when you're searching for current information. And if you're logged in, you see member site results above public site results. Please know we're aware and we're working on it, so hang in there. The final menu option on the members website we want to make sure you're comfortable using is Help. The Help page contains a wealth of information to guide you in navigating the DAR members website. This is an extremely valuable resource for all members, and our goal is to make it as easy as possible. The Help Desk section contains tutorials, frequently asked questions, and a sitemap to help guide you. If you have any questions or find that the site is not working as expected, please just click the Contact the Help Desk link to email us directly. The Help Desk is staffed by experienced DAR volunteers, members just like you, so don't be surprised if you know the person who's responding to your message. Whether you're looking for the proper order to place your new pins on your DAR ribbon or helping a prospective member establish a link to a patriot who served to further American independence, the members website has the information you need. The more you use it, the easier it gets. This website is for you, the DAR member. Now let's take some of your questions.
Well, thank you so much, Lisa and Lucina, for that guided tour. We do have a couple questions. First, is there a way to see service hours I've previously entered?
In the tally?
Yes.
I assume that's where. Yes, I think, well, I'm a regent, so I don't know if a member can see them. I know the regent can see them. I do not know the answer to that, but I can find it out. Lucina,
Okay, and maybe we can put the answer in the webinar script.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The second question is, how do you access the help desk?
That's very easy. So you contact the help desk. You can either click on Contact the Help Desk, which see the little mailbox or envelope right next to it. That means that's an email link. So you simply click on that and then it should pop open a window. If you're using a browser-based email, you will need to type in helpdesk@dar.org.
Okay. So Lisa, the next question is, how do you actually get to the help desk page? Is it more of an email or is it like a form that people are going to respond to?
So the help desk page, the way you get to the help desk is the green button at the top. You just click on that, which says help. So that's the help button. That takes you to this page, their landing page. And under here, Lucina, can you click on tutorials? There are lots of things under each of those sections. So there are different tutorials and FAQs that if you're not sure what you're looking for or you think maybe you've seen it before, you can often go in and find information that's already been posted under tutorials. You see this is a pretty thick section. Does that answer the question?
Yep. Excuse me. Wow, we were getting a lot of questions. So I'm trying to keep up with all of these. So can the genealogy tab be used for further genealogy research?
I don't know that I understand that question.
I think what we're looking for is for new members to do further genealogy research. I think more of this genealogy stuff is for registrars, but then you have the genealogy research system, which you can access as well.
Right. You just answered the question.
Sorry.
No, that's good.
I'm sort of reading between the lines on some of these questions. So, the DAR has been having speakers on finding your African American roots. Can we access those through the website?
Yeah, yes, if they were, was it a webinar or a speaker?
I think we've had some at headquarters recently in lectures.
Yeah, lectures aren't on here, but if you go to Lineage Research, there is information on their pages. Yep, under Specialty Research. So I would contact one of the Specialty Research National Vice Chairs if you have any questions.
Okay. Lisa, one question was, I've been searching for the members website for the format for minutes. Where do I find that? As a new recording secretary, I want to do it correctly.
That's awesome. So Lucina is going right to it.
Exactly.
She's been around the website a little bit.
Just a little bit.
So again, this is, you're a new recording secretary, go to the corresponding executive office's page and you will find information in there. There's also, where is it? There is a sample minutes. Is that on her quick links? Sorry, I don't have the entire site memorized. No, see if you can find, Lucina, can you see sample minutes? No, I've seen them. Whoa, no, okay, that didn't work.
While you guys are looking for that, I can actually tackle one of the questions.
Okay.
One question was, is there a list of webinars that are available? And the webinars that have passed, ones that we have recorded, are available in the webinar archive. Ones that are upcoming, we try to get those up to the website as soon as we have them scheduled.
Do you want us to show the archives again?
I didn't want to interrupt what you guys were doing. You guys got that? Okay. So sure, there's the webinar archive. Thank you. And we have them listed out by different categories. And those are linked to our to specific videos, so you can watch those, or to the script, so you can read along if you prefer.
Lucina, I have the sample minutes PDF and it says it's an RS form, so that should be under the Recording Secretary General's page or forms. It's an RS- form. You know what though? That's, we can certainly add the sample minutes to the Recording Secretary General's link it off our page. Okay, well, that needs a cross-link. We can do that.
Lisa, just a question here. Is there a list of YouTube videos available?
I am not aware of a list of YouTube videos. You got to go to the channel, but I don't think there's a published list.
I think that's correct. And if you can scroll through the channel, I believe.
Yes.
So a few rapid fire questions here. What is the quickest way to get to e-membership?
Click on the link at the top of the member section. Well, the quickest way? Okay, truth be told, I keep two windows open. I keep one open all the time for the members website, and I keep a separate one open for e-membership, two tabs open all times. Because I use e-membership a lot. But you can either click off of here. Decide you want to go ahead and go to the emembership.dar.org. That's probably the fastest way to get there. So rather than type in members.dar.org, you could type in emembership.dar.org.
So another question is, where can I find New Horizons?
Oh, very good. So it's under the membership committee. And if you look over on the right-hand side, you've got their various links on the right side under membership. So you've got member training. So there's the new members course and the new Horizons course. Information on both of them. And if you don't already subscribe, I really recommend the Silver Arrow newsletter that's put out by the National Membership Chair. It's amazing.
Lisa, would you mind showing a search within the GRF?
Yeah, I don't run the GRS. I mean, if you want, Lucinda, you do it all the time. If you want to show a search, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll go on in there. Click here to open.
Oh, fantastic. There's a tutorial available.
Yes. So what do we want to search for? Ancestor, member? Do you wonder who that is? So this is, you know, if you search by member, you just go in and put in their national number, and it will pull up the member. Some stuff will be blocked if the person is still around.
That's a lot of great detail in there.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
So a couple more questions, going back to the YouTube channel real quick. How do we go to the YouTube channel?
Let's go there. So up in the top, across the top menu, you just click on the YouTube icon, and that'll drop you into our YouTube channel. And this is where all of the official stuff would be posted, all the videos that are put up by the National Society.
And can you click on playlist or channel?
Yeah, probably playlist would have.
To the left? There you go. Okay. And so that's where you can see some of the popular videos and things.
Yeah, if you, Lucinda, go back to playlists. There you go. That one has 16 different videos.
Great, thank you. So two questions about e-membership. When will I receive access to e-membership as a new regent?
When did you request it? Has to be requested. Yeah, it needs to be requested.
And how is that requested?
Go to e-membership. And you click to send an email to the organizing office.
Okay, thank you. And are there directions for e-membership?
Yes, there are lots of different, there are some PowerPoints, there's a video. Under e-membership, and I think it's under the help desk too, there are a few
okay, there's a help
FAQs, yes, instructions, lots of help there.
Great. Okay, so a couple quick questions back in the registrar realm. Where do we go to learn more about DNA submissions?
I don't know the answer to that one. Is that under genealogy, Lucina? I think it is.
I believe that's, yes, under genealogy. Ah, wonderful. I didn't realize it was going to be such a guided tour. Fantastic.
That's why live is fun.
You know, one question, and going back to e-membership a little bit, what is e-membership? That's a DAR term.
We mean, what does the E stand for?
Well, no, like what does e-membership do for DAR?
Oh my gosh, it's a huge database that has, membership management tool. It's got all of our information in the database, contact information and password information, and
I'd say it's also available for leaders of the organization at different levels.
Yes, absolutely, depending on the need. So yeah, chapter regents and chapter officers will have a certain level, state officers will have a different level, national officers have a different level of access. So basically, it's just what you can see and what you can do when you're in there.
Right, and a lot of people online are saying it's like how you can manage your prospective members for your chapter.
Oh, absolutely.
Or reporting and some things like that. For an issue regarding e-membership, who do you contact?
There's a couple of different, it depends on what the issue is. If you need a password, you contact organizing@dar.org. If you need help, you click the help button. The help desk will direct your question. If they don't know the answer, they will find out the answer. It's an amazing tool. So if you have any problems with e-membership, they have their people that they go to for various questions. Half the time they already know the answer, and they have a huge database of answers. So just click the help desk. If you ever get stuck, go to the help desk.
And one last quick question on e-membership is, can a new member access e-membership, or do you have to be an officer?
You have to be an officer.
Okay.
There is one thing actually about that. Lucina, can you go back to the e-membership homepage? It says chapter regents, chapter vice regents, treasurers, and registrars do I believe chapter recording secretaries now have access to e-membership, if I'm not mistaken. So I think there's now 5 officers in a chapter. You need to update that page. Note to self.
That was just confirmed by someone online, so
yeah,
great.
Yeah, I need to
speak. Good news. So moving to a piece that isn't e-membership, does DAR office offer classes in genealogy research? And those can be found.
Well, under DAR genealogical classes.
Great. There were a few comment or questions or statements that were more feedback from the VIS team, so I'm going to send those to them separately.
Okay.
Things regarding technical operation of the site. So I think that's a little bit more appropriate offline. Are there any other questions that I missed while I was trying to go through these? Wow, there were a lot of them. So if there are any other questions, I know that Lisa and Lucina would be able to answer any questions if you go to their VIS webpage and click Contact the Committee.
Yep.
But certainly to all attendees, once the webinar recording is posted in the archives, the link can be provided to any member who has access to the members portion of the DAR website. This would be a great introduction to any new members who would like to read all about the fantastic service and participation opportunities that are available in all areas of DAR. So we hope to see you on our next webinar. Please send any questions and or feedback about the webinar to leadershiptraining@dar.org. And again, thank you so much, Lisa and Lucina, for running this navigation of the website for us.
Absolutely. It was fun.
All righty. Take care, y'all. Have a good night.
Thanks.